We are back with Today Food Loves Football, and we have the perfect spread for the big game.
Chef Donnatella Arpaia is here, and she's launching a new healthy cooking show on her Instagram channel in January.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, I know you're launching a healthy cooking show. Today, we're splurging a little bit because it's the end of the year. Yeah. And I said to her in the green room, I'd rather take 2 bites of something really awesome than eat a whole plate of blah.
I'm with you.
So let's start.
So I'm known for my meatballs, so we are making a mega meatball calzone.
Okay.
Because we want party food. So here is the meatball, the mixture, and if you want to go turkey, you can replace this recipe with turkey.
What did you use?
I used beef, Parmesan, fresh garlic, fresh parsley, egg, salt, pepper.
Impossible meat could be used too for people who don't
Impossible
eat.
meat.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
You can absolutely replace my recipe with impossible meat. I use it. I have it on my website. It's
with
great.
the same ingredients.
Same exact ingredients. Just switch.
Okay.
And then you want to pan sear it. I don't like baking meatballs. I like frying them. You want that golden crust.
Okay. And then it's not mushy.
And then it's not mushy.
Yeah.
And then you put it in the sauce. And then we have pizza dough that you can get from your local pizzeria.
Okay.
Or the stores,
Sure.
and you roll it out, you shape it into a football, and then you start pouring it in. And this is such a crowd pleaser.
You know, I've never made a calzone.
Really?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh my gosh. And you know what? Once you learn the premise of this, you can
You do it all the time?
Start doing everything. You could fill football with, you can do a vegetarian, you could do everything.
No, I'm inspired right
An
now.
interesting tip is that you can can call your local pizzeria and just ask for the dough. I did that over the pandemic.
Especially when and it supports them too. If you love their dough.
It's probably not that expensive either.
No,
right?
it's not. It's dough. Okay?
All
right.
Then we do a little cheese, a little mascarpone, a little Parmesan, a little parsley.
A mascarpone.
Mascarpone is like Italian cream cheese.
Yep.
Okay. And then we take this.
Oh, you do 2.
Oh, 2 footballs.
And you did yours in the shape of a football because, of course.
So smart. But baseball season?
That's cute.
Shape of a baseball.
Okay.
And then the little thingies down the middle.
Just make sure you shape it. Okay.
That's cute. That's cute.
And then
you fold it over.
Fold it over so nothing leaks out. And then you make the little football strips. Right there. You bake it in the oven, and then I add garlic and butter.
Look at this.
Because it's kind of like garlic butter knots.
This is the most beautiful thing.
And then you just slice it, and it's a
Oh my God, it's amazing. Jill's a vegetarian, so I should just take yours.
Oh no, I eat meat. I just don't eat poultry.
Oh, try this.
Yeah,
it's really good.
It's such a fun event. And because I want something light, you don't want like wings and something heavy.
Right.
Do a beautiful winter crudite with my skinny dip. All these vegetables are here. Eat with your eyes. Go to your local farmer's market.
I like that. Eat with your eyes.
It's so beautiful presentation because people don't like crudite because it's like that pre-cut.
It does.
Dry vegetable. And pre-cut vegetables cost more money than if you buy it yourself. And here's an herb. Okay, here's herbs. A lot of herbs.
So what are we putting in here?
We are putting garlic cloves, lemon zest, lemon juice.
It smells
all these herbs.
so good and fresh.
Fresh herbs are everything.
Okay.
You don't miss the fat. And then we mince it. We drizzle a little olive oil. We mince it, and then we put it into Greek yogurt. Or if you want, you can use sour cream, but this is healthy and good for you.
I know, I'm not giving
this
this
is
up.
a dip.
I should have started with the crudite and moved on to the calzone because now I want to finish.
And then you just mix it. You store it for just a couple of hours in the fridge.
Good.
And then you enjoy.
Oh, it's so fresh.
It's so fresh and delicious. You can add heat to it.
Try this,
and like I said, it's all about don't buy those dried packets.
Thank you.
And add it.
You know what? Can I tell you something?
Don't do the dried packets.
You're actually preaching to me because I'm guilty of that, and they're not quite the same. Like this is really
not quite
good.
the same. Just add a little salt and pepper, and it feels luscious.
Oh my God, it feels fresh.
The whole point is it feels delicious. It feels like you're cheating because
comfort because it's creamy.
Listen, it's football. This is an American tradition. We like to eat, but
this is great.
After eating that beautiful mega calzone, we need some winter crudite.
This is
and it's a great combination. Well, thank you so much for being here.
It's so great to be back.
I know. It feels great, right?
Thank you.
Okay, and for these recipes, head to today.com/food.
This is a good one.
And we're back with Today Food Loves Football, and all football fans are going to love the Sunday night matchup.
I mean, how could you not? How could you not? You got Tom Brady, of course, spent 20 years as the face of the New England Patriots, returning to Gillette Stadium to take on his old team. And looky who's already there. Chanel Jones at Gillette Stadium. What's up, Ash Jones?
Hello. Well, whether you're a Pats fan, a Bucks fan, or just a fan of good old game day food, we have the perfect menu for the game. We have Karen Akunowitz. She's a James Beard award-winning chef and owner of Fox and the Knife in South Boston, and she's whipped up some delicious, easy recipes for all of us to make, whether you're tailgating or at home on your couch. Good morning to you.
Hi, Chanel. How are you?
Are you guys ready to eat? Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the Patriots. You're a big-time fan.
I'm a big-time fan, absolutely. I mean, the GOAT's coming back to town. Couldn't be happier about it. But, you know, when the game starts, it's game time, right?
Absolutely. Shall we eat?
We shall definitely eat.
All right, let's talk about lobster rolls.
We did a little sandwich off here.
Okay.
So a little New England lobster roll.
Okay.
A little Florida-pressed Cubano sandwich. A little, you know, to celebrate the rivalry. We've got New England lobster rolls. Now, there's controversy in New England. Do you eat them cold with mayo?
Right.
Do you eat them hot with butter?
So am I horrible for liking it hot with butter?
No, I love them hot with butter.
Okay.
But this is the best of both worlds.
Okay.
This is a little riff on my friends from the Clam Shack in Kennebunk in Maine.
Okay.
I make the lobster hot with butter. We toast the roll.
Okay.
And then we add some tarragon mayo. Why don't you go ahead?
Okay, do I add the lobster first?
Yeah, you put the lobster on the bottom right here.
Okay. Can I have some lobster while we talk about it?
Have some. And you want to get, I like to put, you know, a whole tail on here, get a claw on there.
Oh, so you have to load it up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're going to eat a lobster roll, let's eat a lobster roll, right? All right. I'm going to add a little. So I make a little tarragon mayo.
Okay.
So this little herby. We're going to put that on the top of the roll.
Okay. Is this easy to make?
This is so easy. You're going to make this in a blender with an immersion blender.
Okay.
Or you can just buy some mayo at home, chop up some tarragon.
Call it a day.
And call it a day. Make it easy. We're going to grab a little arugula.
Okay.
We're going to put that right on top of the
Just right on the
lobster.
top?
Yep, you got it.
I wash my hands, promise.
Perfect.
Okay.
We're going to push this down and little toothpick action. A little bigger than a slider, a little smaller than a sandwich.
But you know what? You can't beat it.
Game day size.
Okay, so on the other end here, we have the, do I call them Cubano rolls?
Cubano, yeah. It's a pressed Cubano.
Okay.
So you can do these on a panini press or you can do them in a pan.
Okay.
They're actually great for tailgating because you can warm them, press them at home.
Okay.
And then they stay pretty great if they travel. They're also great for a game day spread. We're going to put mustard on both sides.
Okay. Easy enough.
Easy enough.
It also makes for a great spread.
Oh my gosh!
Pick up something.
Also,
and go
if
for
you're
it.
a pescatarian, you eat meat, you don't eat meat. We've got something for everyone.
Okay.
We like to load this up. We like to put cheese on both sides. We're gonna. You want to do the pickles?
Do the pickles.
You pickle on this side.
A little crunch.
So we're either gonna do roast pork or ham on this side. If you don't go for pork or ham, you could always do turkey. That's a great substitution.
Easy enough.
We're gonna close this bad boy up. And we're going to throw it.
A good old panini maker.
We're going to throw it right on that press.
Okay, so we've got about 1 minute left. In honor of our healthy folks here, we have, especially Giselle and Brady, first
Tom and Giselle, right? If you're fans,
I feel like
you're
they
not a football
would do this.
fan, you're probably a Tom and Giselle fan. So I made this in honor of them. This is a little green goddess dressing. That's a little nod to Giselle, right?
There
A
you
little
go.
goddess dressing with some beautiful crudite. And I love to put them in individual cups.
This is good.
Right?
Especially with COVID, too.
Right? Everyone has their own individual cups. Kids love them.
Okay.
And, you know, it's a great and fun, delicious way to get some vegetables into your football
And then
day
how do
spread.
you make the green goddess dip really quickly?
Green goddess dip, we're going to throw it all in a blender. Tarragon, spinach, chervil, parsley, yes. And we whip in a little Greek yogurt at the end. If you're dairy-free, you can use a little coconut yogurt, a little coconut cream, and you've got like a delicious herby dairy-free dip.
You know what I like about this? It looks healthy, but it still tastes like it's
delicious.
Right?
It feels, you still feel like, oh, I'm eating something delicious. Yeah,
And
that's
you're the
always
best.
goal. You're
Thank
the
you
best.
so much.
You're welcome.
Are you ready
Thanks
for Sunday
having me.
night?
I am ready. Do you have tickets to the game?
No, I'll be watching from my
Yeah,
couch.
same. Me too.
Guys, are you ready for the game? It kind of goes without saying. This is really yummy.
I feel like I just ran for a touchdown out here on the plaza. Now to the best segment, Today Food Loves Football this morning. We're going to get you ready for Sunday night's clash between Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers here on NBC.
That's right. Now, if you're looking for some different snack ideas for the big game, Molly A., an award-winning cookbook author, host of Food Network's Girl Meets Farm, has two easy ones, but we cannot wait to try these. Molly, good morning.
Hi, Al. Hi, Savannah. Happy football season.
Meatball biscuits, you had me at hello.
Oh, my gosh. They're meaty, they're cheesy, they're carby. They've got
Everything.
all the food groups.
Everything.
And they're actually really easy. So I'm starting with a great basic pork meatball. I have my breadcrumbs soaking in the milk. It's going to make them really nice and juicy and moist.
Could
I
you
have some
do like
pork
ground
here.
turkey or ground chicken if you wanted to?
For sure. Yeah, ground beef, any ground meat. And then season with some salt and pepper. And then do you want to dump in the seasonings here?
What do you got here?
I've got garlic, onion. I always like to add fennel seeds to my meatballs because it gives them a sausagey vibe. And then a little bit of smokiness and heat with some paprika and red pepper. That gets mixed up with an egg and some parsley. And if I was at home, I would get in here with my hands and mix it up. But I don't want to get my hands dirty on the plaza.
Yeah.
Okay, we got our meatballs here. These are
Your little ice cream scoop to make
little
them?
ice cream scoop so that they're uniformly sized, and then you just want to sear them on all sides to get that great crust.
How hot is that pan?
Not hot enough right now.
Okay.
You should hear it sizzle. When you're making it at
Okay.
home, you should hear it sizzle, and you develop that crust because that develops that flavor. And now this is the fun part.
This is the part that intimidates me.
Do you want to make one?
No, I want you to do it. Show them how it's really done.
So we're basically making a meatball dumpling, and I've got my biscuit dough here. I always say the hardest part of making this recipe is opening up that can of biscuit
so you use
dough.
the store-bought
I use the
biscuit.
store.
Okay.
I mean, we just made homemade meatball. If you wanted to go all in and make a homemade biscuit, go right ahead.
But no shit.
So you put some cheese in so it gets nice and melty.
Is that mozzarella?
Could you use any cheese?
That's mozzarella. Any melty cheese.
Melty
mozzarella,
cheese.
provolone.
Velveeta.
Whoa, Al, that's awesome. I'm going to use that next time. Okay, pinch the edges to seal. These go into a baker.
Right.
And they
We
bake
do a
for
little
about
egg
half
wash
an
or
hour.
something?
This is garlic butter.
Come on.
Oh, stop it.
So
Egg
it's
wash.
like it's
Butter.
like a whole thing behind it.
It's like out
Is
of
it good?
control.
I'm like, yeah.
Out of control.
It's a good breakfast, right? Yeah, get your protein in. So it's as if these dress up like garlic knots for Halloween.
And how long do you bake them for?
375, 30 to 40 minutes.
Okay.
This looks
Dip 'em
so
in marinara.
incredible.
There it is.
Oh my gosh, yum.
Go
okay.
for it, Al. All right, so
All right, Molly, keep
that
going.
was for Pittsburgh.
Wow.
For the Seattle Seahawks,
Okay,
we've
for
got
Seattle.
some jalapeno poppers.
Nice.
They kind of look like footballs, and they're green for Seahawks. And the filling is cream cheese, Swiss mozzarella. It gets really melty. Some pickles. I'm pregnant.
Why not?
Pickles. And then some ham, a little bit of paprika and cayenne for that smokiness and heat. And this is just a really flavorful filling. If you wanted to just serve this as a dip with some crackers, it's good.
Let's do the fast forward because we only have about 45 seconds
Okay,
left.
so we're going to fill these guys just like that. Easiest to do it with a piping bag. Cleanest that way. You could use a Ziploc bag.
And then what's the frying crust thing?
These, okay. So they get dredged in flour, egg, and then Ritz crackers.
Oh, wow.
I love that.
Because buttery is a little sweet.
And
How are they?
And then you're gonna deep fry these at what temperature?
365 until they're golden and crisp. Oh my God.
Guys,
So the
Who are you
meatball biscuit.
voting for?
The meatball biscuit is so good. It starts like a meatball hoagie, and then it finishes like a breakfast biscuit. It's so good.
and the popper?
Oh, awesome! And it's not too spicy. Not too spicy, so it's good.
It's a little good.
All right.
Keep talking. We're eating. Keep
Sorry. And you finish it off with a nice beer. Very nice.
Okay, so
Molly,
you fry it right in there.
it is.
Right in here.
All right,
Let's fry
great.
some.
It's so great to see you.
Thank you.
right.
Thank you for having me. Go Sports.
Yes, all right. Go sports. I like that. Just go generic sports. Find her recipes on today.com/food.
We are back with Today Food Loves Football to get you ready for Sunday night's big game. The Chiefs taking on the Ravens. A matchup between two of the biggest quarterbacks in the game, of course, Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson.
But let's talk about the food, shall we? What should you serve? Mark Anderson and Ryan Fay, the grill dads, are here. They got us covered. Hi, guys. Morning.
Good morning. Hi, guys.
Yay.
Good morning.
Okay.
Good morning.
We love, but for me, football is about the food.
Oh, yeah.
Just 100%. That's it. So what are you guys making today?
I'm going to make a crab cake BLT first to celebrate the ultimate winners of this game, which will be the Ravens.
Come on.
Our boy J.K. Dobbins, he's hurt, but we love him.
All right.
So this crab cake, we turned it into a BLT because any excuse to put bacon on a sandwich we think is a good thing to do. So let's make our crab cake. We have crab meat that we've shredded up. We've got breadcrumbs. We actually do a little bit more breadcrumb than normal when we're going to grill it because it works as a binder and helps keep it together on the grill.
Do you guys use
We
real
have
or
some parsley?
Wait, what? That was a good
Always
question.
real.
Oh, real
Especially if you
crab
want to
cake?
show your face in Baltimore.
no? I feel like that's
So
a
we
setup.
have we have Old Bay mayo.
Old Bay mayo, that's the secret.
Got some eggs in here.
Oh, there you go.
Gotta bind it.
Yep.
All right, so
That's the glue.
once you mix that around, it looks like this. So when you form your patties here, which bigger is always better, you want to put them back in the fridge for a couple hours, and that's going to help them stay together on the grill. And we've got some over here that are grilling away.
Good job, Mark. Looks great.
Do they shrink up like a burger does, or do they kind of maintain their size?
They stay about the same size because it's usually when fat renders out that things shrink, and these aren't, the crab meat doesn't have a ton of fat in them. So, all right, we'll show you guys how we build this. So,
like a frightened turtle.
All right, so we have. All right, so we've got toasted bun. This is a potato bun. We do lettuce down on the bottom of the bun first because we don't want to get a soggy bun. So this actually protects the structural integrity of our BLT. So we go first down with that. Ooh, crab cake down. We go, look at this, nice grilled crab cake. And then we do tomato now, everybody's favorite part.
Oh, that looks good.
We do some bacon.
Bacon.
Now we're going to do, so this Old Bay mayo is just mayo, Old Bay, and some lemon juice.
Yes, it is.
So we're going to spread some of that on the top.
That's special sauce.
Delicious.
And then
That looks amazing.
We got to make sure we leave equal time for Kansas City.
Okay, looks real good.
You got it. We need the KC time now. Thanks very much, Mark, for playing. It's a lot like second place to me. All right. We're going to go ahead and start. We're going to do a Kansas City strip today, bruschetta. So we're going to up the bruschetta game. I mean, if you're tailgating and you're bringing this dish, people that actually might be in for that team might actually join KC. This is a real deal.
Not going to happen.
It's going to happen. All right, this is an American Wagyu steak. This is a strip steak. We're going to take a little kosher salt. Now, what's great about this is a pretty big, it's like a 2-inch cut of steak here. You can salt pretty liberally, all right?
Is that a New York strip or a Kansas City strip?
Sure is, buddy. Yeah. Actually, it's both of those things. They're kind of the same cut. All right, so we're going to take this and we're going to throw this on our charcoal grill that we've got going here. All we're going to do is we're going to put this on an indirect side. We set up the grill for 2-zone cooking. We want this side for searing and we want this side for indirect, all right? So then what you're going to get, the magic of TV.
Charcoal, by the way.
You get this beautiful steak that appears.
Green egg.
So we're going to take this off at about 132 degrees or so, and then we're going to sear it so it gets this beautiful color, this beautiful char, and then we're going to cut this up, all right, and I'll show you that in a sec. Then let's make some bruschetta, all right? Roma tomatoes, love them. You can find them anywhere. I'm from Ohio originally. Man, if there's a tomato aisle, it's full of Romas, which is great because they're easy to find. So we use Roma tomatoes. We're going to use a little chiffonade basil. It's a very fancy way of cutting it, which I always do, right, Mark?
Someone else did that for you.
I know. It doesn't matter. All right, Calabrian chilies we have here as well. And we have some champagne vinegar. All right, we do a little salt and pepper in here as well, which I love. All right, and that makes our bruschetta. All right, very simple dish to make, but super fun. And it, again, looks like this. You give this a stir. Really fun stuff. So I'm going to show you how to really quickly. What's that? Yeah, the steak comes in really quickly. I'm going to show you this. All right, this is what you get.
Okay.
We got the magic of Hollywood again. All right, so what we like to do is toast the baguette with a little olive oil, and we like to smash the garlic, okay? And then what you do is you rub it right when the bread comes off the grill with the garlic. So you're getting this really beautiful kind of raw flavor as well. And then we're going to, no, Mark, not yet. Okay. Then we're going to take our bruschetta, and we're going to build this, all right, put it right on here. And some beautiful pieces. I mean, guys.
That's
medium rare, about 135 degrees or so. And we're going to layer this steak beautifully on here. All right. And what I like to do, too, is take a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. You take a vegetable peeler, just take the piece of cheese, cut it right off. Nice, right on top.
Oh, that's amazing.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
That's a pick.
Is it an open-faced sandwich?
A little bit of that. And this is what you get, guys.
Oh, gorgeous.
Open.
I'm going with the steak. I think I would go with the steak. I would go with the steak.
Amazing.
It's a portable steak sandwich.
It's a portable steak sandwich, yeah.
They both look great, guys.
You've done it again,
Come in the
Grill Dads.
studio, Grill Dads. We need to do this in person next time so we can eat that.
Love it. Mark
you
and
gotta
Ryan.
eat a real bite of this.
I know. We got to feed you guys on the plaza. Thanks,
Those
guys.
both look great.
Guys, thank you so much. If you want those full recipes, go to today.com/food. Touchdown. We are back with our tastiest segment of the week. We really do look forward every week to this moment. Today, Food Loves Football. For Sunday night's battle on NBC, it's the Colts traveling to San Francisco to take on the Niners.
And if you are in need of some delicious game day snack ideas, we got you covered. Katie Lee, cookbook author, co-host of the Kitchen on Food Network, and an all-around great gal.
Aw,
good to have you.
I'm so happy happy to be here. This feels so good. It's my first time back.
Yeah.
I know, it's really wonderful. So
Anything new in your life?
I had a baby.
Yeah.
Yes, she's 13 months old now. I can't believe it went by like that, like everybody says. But we're having such a good time.
A pandemic baby.
That's right. Yeah,
I love it.
It was a good time to have a baby.
So what are we making? Are we doing 49ers first?
Yes, we're doing 49ers first, and we're going to have a clam chowder dip.
Yes.
Yes, in a sourdough bread bowl, of
Double
course.
yes.
Yeah, very light recipe.
Yes, that's fine. That's not what we eat on football days.
All right, so let's get moving here.
Okay,
We've got sour cream, cream cheese, white cheddar cheese. If you'll pour in
Is this
some
creamed corn?
Creamed corn,
I haven't seen that since the 70s. Okay.
Right, and then we've got some seafood seasoning, celery seed, and pepper.
All right, I'm dumping
So you can
it.
mix all that in.
What's this?
That's Worcestershire sauce, so
Okay.
that's just going to
I
kind
can't
of
say
richen
that
the
word.
flavors.
The clams, are
Canned
those just out of a
clams.
jar? Or
They're
those...
canned clams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I really like canned clams. I started using them a lot out of my pantry during the pandemic, and I love them.
Love it.
We've got red bell pepper here, parsley. We've got
Smelling
some scallions.
good.
We've got bacon. We got to have that. If you'll give that a good stir
Yes, I
for
will.
me, I've got a sourdough bread bowl here. Just cut the top off of it, and then you want to kind of hollow this out.
Why?
And save it, because that's what we're going to put the dip in.
Oh.
We're
Now, are we
making a
gonna bake
bread
this
bowl.
so that this cheese melts? Oh,
yes,
good.
it's
Okay.
going to get all ooey gooey,
Oh, yeah.
melted, deliciousness.
How am I doing?
What's the word,
I mean,
C-Daly?
I think
Well, it's
football
just so
food, you got to
light,
have
Greg,
melted
is
cheese.
it fair? So I feel like I need a couple of them.
There's no carb. You know, this is good.
No carb left behind, right?
You tear it out.
Okay, put that in there.
The whole thing?
Yes, the whole thing.
Wow, okay.
And then we're going to make a little topping
Wait, hold
with
on. You know,
oyster crackers, because, you know, clam chowder, you got to have some oyster crackers.
And what is that?
So this is that seafood seasoning in melted butter with some parsley. We're going to pour that in.
And the seafood
Savannah,
seasoning, Katie,
if
can you
you'll
just
take
get it
this
from the
and
store?
just brush it around.
Oh, I'm
we
brushing the bread.
Yes, the bread's going to have it. You just get it. It's like, you know, seafood boil.
Oh, that's good.
It's good. You like
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Are you talking like Old Bay, Katie?
Is it what?
Something like Old Bay?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so then we're going to top this with the oyster crackers.
Yeah.
It's going into the oven,
Should I-
350
I'm gonna baste
degrees.
here, too.
Sure, and save
You're
that
doing really
to do
well with
dipping.
this. Oh, the
Oh, thank you. I know.
I
I'm
know,
cooking
you're
right
doing
now.
great.
I know. No one thought I could do it.
She knows which
I
side
did.
her bread's buttered.
I believe in you. All right, into the oven, 350 degrees for
I
about
cover
30
it up?
minutes. You can, no, you leave that off. You're going to bake it just like that. Comes out like this.
really good.
Yum.
Serve it with some potato chips with that extra bread for some dippers.
So San Francisco's done. Let's move on to Indianapolis. because
Indianapolis.
Here's the thing. I ate bologna when I was a kid. I didn't know bologna was back.
Oh, bologna never went away.
Bologna never
in my
went away.
opinion.
Oh, God.
Bologna's like the sleeper
I love
hit.
bologna.
Everybody really loves it. And apparently it's a thing in Indiana. I did some Googling. All right, so we're doing a bologna and cheese slider bake. These are those Hawaiian rolls. You
Oh, yeah,
just
we love
slice it. Making a little sauce here with mayonnaise.
What's that cheese? I don't know
Yellow
if I've ever
mustard.
seen that color cheese before.
American cheese.
It's
American
It is, but
cheese.
it looks a little like, I know what American cheese is. It looks a different color.
We've got
Okay.
pickle relish.
It looks like
hot
Kraft symbols,
sauce.
by the way.
That's easy to like.
Well, you know, I think American cheese is such a good melting cheese.
I like white American cheese. You ever try that?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
yeah,
get that
that's good.
too.
Yep.
And then just spread
Wouldn't
this
sneeze at Velveeta
onto
either.
all those
Okay.
rolls.
You want me to spread it?
Sure, Craig, you want to help
Since
me
I'm on a
put the
roll.
bologna
Yes.
on here?
So
Yes, I
And you're
do.
just going to layer it. So you're doing a layer of American cheese and a layer of bologna.
Do I overlap?
Taste a little
Yeah, overlap it.
It does have that mustardy.
I always loved fried bologna
Oh, I
sandwiches
love
when I was a little girl.
bologna. Oh, my gosh, me too.
White bread with yellow mustard.
Yeah, the way they
White
fry
bread.
up and they
That's the only
get kind
bread
of
we had in
bubbly.
my house.
So
Okay.
good.
Ketchup
Well,
on
they
it?
haven't invented whole wheat yet.
I'm
What's the word,
mustard,
bro?
straight mustard.
Mustard.
Right. That's great.
Guys, do you like the bologna sliders?
It almost tastes like a little mini Cuban sandwich. It has like that kind of Cuban sandwich feel to it. It's
I
great.
can see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're going to put that on top, brush it with butter.
You love the brushing. You're big.
Yeah, why not? A little extra butter.
This
And
is a
some
messy
garlic salt.
situation.
Katie, right on top.
Okay.
Katie, who do you like in this
The
game?
recipes are on today.com.
You want to break down the matchup
/food,
for the Colts
Colts
and
49ers, Sunday night, here on NBC. Coverage starts at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Thank you so much.
Have a great weekend.
Have a nice weekend.